Hey everyone, no respawns here. I hope you're having a grand week. So this is my Greentop Nursery tour. For those who didn't watch my build video before this, what I'm going to be doing going forward is between each tour trying to do a build video that showcases a unique element of the build. So that way you guys get a little bit of a build, but also that way I can kind of, I guess, show you how to do piecemeal pieces, the most interesting aspect of the settlement. I really like this one. Greentop's one of those areas that you don't actually have much build area because you have this absolutely massive greenhouse. But I wanted to kind of give it, similar to the other settlements, give it a sense of kind of journey around it and kind of make it feel like it's a bit more of a lived-in area. I actually took inspiration from my original Greentop I did years ago, which was and this is where I kind of first made use of adding all of these little floorboards everywhere to kind of reinforce the floor. You know, the narrative being that it rains a lot here, it's very, very wet. You wouldn't want to walk down this little hill area to the greenhouse and just have mud everywhere. Obviously, this would probably still be quite wet and probably stink of damp wood. But look, it's the apocalypse and fictional, it's fine, it's all right. I also heavily reinforced this house. I'm going to be walking fairly slowly because it's a bit choppy in the old frame rate. Before I go in the house, I'm going to do my little streets. So for those who watched the last video, I quite like this little design. I made streets. The reason why I made streets is because otherwise there's not really much to do in this area. I had the streets integrated with these little guard posts that hypothetically the settlers don't know how to path to, but it looks pretty, so that's all that matters. I quite like these streets with the canopies. I was wandering around Diamond City and I was like, oh wait, that looks really cool. I like that because if you walk around like do the bases thing, you know, the like little kind of misc quest you can do, you realize that there are actually little canopies across everyone. It just adds that little bit of just sense of just being, oh, you can see the bit choppy in the frame right there, just the sense of like walking through a town. I actually didn't do anything with the greenhouse at all. I left it completely vanilla. The reason being is I've had to use the scrapping glitch, store weapon glitch quite a few times as is, and to be honest it looks fine. I wanted to build around it, so that's what I've done. I really like, as I've mentioned several times, this trailer. I tend to put my guards in these trailers now, and I think what I might try and do is one settlement that's just multiple of these glued together, mainly so I can kind of have an excuse to kind of play around with the designs. I've got quite a satisfying little platform thing I do, a little sneaky thing you can do, because if you put rugs and certain things on the floor in here, they'll start to flash because they slightly clip in with the floor. What you do is you put an invisible rug, the big one, from the USO mod, and it allows you to actually put stuff on without them clipping through the floor. I like these ones. They're just kind of like, I say they're cozy, they would almost certainly not be cozy IRL, but like in game, very, very cozy. I quite like it. It's got a nice vibe to it. I quite enjoy decorating them. They're cool. Got a little power armor station. That's where the guard lives. She's so she's not actually used the guard post, but they're in spirit. So I've got two of these little streets. Oh, I don't know why the frame rate is so choppy in this area compared to others, because it's not even my most built up. I think it's because it's quite close to the kind of built up areas. I think, for example, 10 Pines Bluff and Abernathy, to be fair, have a lot more stuff going on. But yeah, it's a wee bit choppy. As I said, I haven't done completely sweet FA in the inside, so I won't show you there, but you've seen inside before. So this area, I'm quite pleased with how this turned out. So the problem with this area is it looks quite cool, right? Yes, David. Yes, it does. Thank you, guys. She just sits there now. Oh, it's raining. Actually, that'll look quite atmospheric. But it looks cool, but they just get so confused by the pathing. I had to actually tear it down. Initially, I had this like little like hole. You see where I've got this original path going down here and around there, right? Originally that was a whole like a whole little walled area. They just couldn't walk through it. See what I mean about the rain? I actually don't mind it. I quite like a bit of rain. Adds a bit to the vibe. Right, well, while it's raining, let me quickly show you the shop. So yeah, I have no idea why they were living in here and not in the house. So I turned this into a shop as per. Also, now that I'm a bit further into the game, it's actually level 3 shop, which is quite cool. It does have that rug that's from a mod. I could have dug around for an invisible one, but honestly, you usually don't peek over the side. So it's a level 3 trader, which is good, because now that all of these, I've got like 5, 6 settlements now. And now that means that they actually provide me money, so I can sort of hop between them and get resources. So I modeled this because this is the same house. If you remember Sanctuary, this is I call the 4th house. So if you're kind of facing, it's the one next door to the Sole Survivor's house. So that one, and that's always Marcy and Young's, June's place rather. And so what I did is I basically mimicked kind of what their house looks like. Although it doesn't have this cool room. I like this little chem room in here. It's just a bit more cozy. And if you remember how it looks before, it's effectively just a kind of an addition to the greenhouse. And it just seemed a little bit redundant. It's like, guys, you've got this whole house here. Just fix it up. And you can actually maybe have somewhere mildly warm to sleep. I still probably could do a little bit more junk decoration, but it's to a level that I'm happy about. Also, I didn't put a door in here because it wouldn't fit on. It kept glitching, so I was like, you know what? No door for you. I could add more if I wanted. But yeah, no. Oh, let me show you the outside before I close on. So the walls are... I want to try and do some different walls maybe for the next one. So I have to find a settlement that would suit some more slightly maybe concrete walls. So I've only got 2 turrets, and also because I'm now level like 35, they're all level 5, so I only need 2 of them because that thing will absolutely shred everything in this area. These guard posts are actually pre-made from Aslam's. I think it's Aslam's junk walls pack or like workshop. I use it for a lot of them, and I've wanted to use them for ages. They look really, really cool. You could probably make them yourself, to be fair, but it's just I can slap them down. I mean, to it for ages. God, it looks so cool. I've been having a blast, by the way, with Fallout 4. I've been replaying it slowly. I think I'm going to play it a little bit over the coming weekend, or just during the week, and try and... Because I haven't actually done much of the main quest. I haven't done much questing, to be honest, so I'm going to try and kind of advance the storyline a little bit so I can get access. For example, I haven't actually done a Killed Kellogg yet. Spoilers. So that means that I don't actually really have Nick as a companion. So what I might do is just sort of play, get to like the midpoint where you're at the Institute. That also gives me greater access to things that I can decorate with. Oh, it's just so much gubbins. I love it. I don't usually do tours in the rain, but honestly, it adds a lot. Some places look awful in the rain. This one looks quite good. But yeah, Greentop Nursery. I have no idea what I'm going to do next, to be honest. I don't know. I'm going to play the game and see which one. Open the door, you little shit. Thank you. And see which one ticks my fancy. But basically, to give you an idea, let me show you where I am. So we've done Greentop. I haven't done Zamonia, but I don't want to do that one yet. So I've done 10 Pines, Sanctuary. So I've done 4. I thought I'd done more than that. So I've done 4, which is honestly not many, but considering each one of them is decorated to the absolute nines is just, yeah. So I'll decide on the next one, and we will see. Anywho, as always, follow me on Twitter at the Respawns. Follow me on TikTok. I haven't actually posted on TikTok since June, since like the start of summer. That is because I was going to fix my microphone, because for some reason this microphone sounds weird on TikTok. But I'm going to post this video on TikTok and then post the other few tours, and then I will go back to posting regular on TikTok because I have quite a lot of Necrons that I've painted for Warhammer 40,000. As well as like Necromunda stuff. Basically, I have loads of Warhammer I need to show people because that's where I've been slacking on the video uploads. Because I've been painting Warhammer, doing good work. And also I move in a couple of like a month and a half, hopefully, to a place that'll have good internet, which means I'll be back to streaming again, which I'm very, very excited because there's been so many horror games dropping that I've wanted to stream and can't, and it makes me sad. Anywho, I love you all. You guys enjoy the rest of your week, and I'll speak to you absolutely lovely bunch of reprobates soon. You take care.